Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
A little boy is dead after a fire. Good evening, I'm Macy Marie. Kentucky State Police say 2-year-old Joseph Brock died after an overnight fire at his home on Reams Lane. Troopers are currently looking for his father, 26-year-old Vaughn Brock, who they say was home at the time but took off before officials arrived. The cause of the fire is not known. The child's body was taken to Frankfort for an autopsy. Anyone with information is asked to call Kentucky State Police at 606-878-6622. And over in Menifee County, a fire left someone dead early this morning. Kentucky State Police say they found the person at the home on Shannon Streets in Means. They say the fire happened just after 2. The cause and victim's name are both unknown at this time. Over in Johnson County, a crash closed US 23 near Kentucky 321 that kept the road closed for about 2 hours earlier today. Officials say it happened around 11. 3 vehicles were involved and at least 1 person was flown out with serious injuries. We do not know the cause of the crash at this time. A Floyd County family celebrated a loved one's birthday with a balloon release today. Jordan Tackett went missing in February. He turned 27 on Thursday. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher was there as they prayed for answers.
Missing for more than 1 month.
Jordan, if you are listening to me.
Rita Scarberry's Jordan Tackett's grandmother.
I love you with so much in my heart.
He went missing in February.
I love you, Jordan.
There's also a $1,000 reward for information that can help find him.
Just let us know where Jordan's at, and you can take the money and go.
He turned 27 on Thursday.
Daddy, don't let him go!
His family held a balloon release on Saturday to celebrate.
And I thank God for everybody.
Friends and family came out to show their support.
I love him very much.
Jordan, I love you.
I love you, bro.
Some say they know in their hearts that someone knows where he is.
Somebody had to know something.
Somebody out there knows something.
Jordan's Aunt Michelle Tackett says although she fears for his life, she still tries to be optimistic.
I'm just still trying to hold on to some hope.
Although with each passing day, their worries strengthen.
And we just want Jordan home where he belongs so that his family will have some kind of closure. Whether it's good or bad, they just need closure.
Praying for answers. In Floyd County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Jordan Tackett has dark brown hair, brown eyes, and is around 5'10". He was last seen in the Cow Creek community of Floyd County. And if you have any information on where Tackett might be, you can call Kentucky State Police Post 9 and leave an anonymous tip. That number is on your screen at 606-433-7711.
And we're starting to see those clouds increase ahead of those showers and storms that look to arrive here in the next couple of hours. You'll notice that cloud cover here on our Stonecrest camera. You'll notice the pockets of sunshine as well, but those clouds becoming just a little bit thicker this evening. And as we look at satellite and radar, you'll notice those clouds also increasing along the rain chances out west. Showers and storms will be moving into our area pretty quickly. Now, as we scan the skies now, you'll see those showers out into Louisville and even down into Bowling Green. Can't really see that on your screen, but those are tracking its way towards us. Going to bring some heavy rain, maybe even some lightning and thunder and those strong gusty winds that we've really seen throughout the day. Now, temperatures, they're warm now, but cold air is on the way. Those low to mid 70s across our area. We're also seeing those winds out of the southwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusty at times. We're seeing a 23 gust down into Monticello. And really, as we head throughout the rest of today, you'll notice showers and storms tonight, which brings really cold air as we head into your Sunday. Good news is sunshine returns for the new work week. We'll break down that full forecast coming up in just a little bit.
Gotta get out there and enjoy the temperatures while they last. Thank you, Paige. The Kentucky Wildcats are headed to the Elite Eight for the 7th time in just 10 years. UK defeated Houston last night 62-58 as John Calipari passed Coach Adolph Rupp for most NCAA tournament wins. And now Sports Director Marcus Browning joins us live from Kansas City. He has more. Marcus?
Macy, hello. I'm with Marcus as well, but Marcus, for the first time since the SEC tournament, we are not speculating on the status of P.J. Washington going into a Kentucky game.
Finally, the question was answered as P.J. Washington made his triumphant return at the 15:41 mark last night in the first half of the ball game, and boy, was he a huge factor for the Wildcats last night. P.J. tallied 16 points, 2 rebounds in 26 minutes for the Wildcats last night. PJ went 6 of 8 from the floor. His status for the game was uncertain until we saw him come out of the locker room dressed in his uniform. PJ says that his foot is a little sore today from the action, but all is well.
Foot's feeling good. Got some ice after the game. Got some treatment as well, so I'm feeling good. Got a lot of rest and just ready to go out and practice. This morning it was about a 5, about where it was. So, I mean, it's doing good. It's better than it was last week in the Cats. So everything's moving forward, and I'm just happy with it.
So P.J. Washington is back in action, but Will, of course, some other big news of the day is Auburn forward Chuma Okeke is done for the season after tearing his ACL in what was a very tough moment in the arena last night during that second half late between Auburn and North Carolina. So Kentucky, they've got one of their main guys back, but Auburn loses one of their key pieces.
He scored 20 points last night for Auburn. Yeah, for Auburn against North Carolina. It's going to be interesting to see if losing Chuma Okeke is going to maybe give them momentum and propel the Tigers, or be costly and possibly end their season. Marcus, you like to eat, right?
I do, yes.
You love to eat. And that's just one of the few things you can do in Kansas City is get some of that delicious Kansas City barbecue. Another thing you can do is right down the steps behind Marcus and I is the College Basketball Experience and Hall of Fame. We went in there, and let's just say we could have spent a couple more hours. 12 years in operation.
We've been here 12 years now. Facility opened in 2007.
It is fully interactive, showcasing some of the greatest names in college basketball history.
We got something for everybody here, whether you want to play the game or you just want to sit back.
On this rainy Saturday, more than 300 people were inside the experience, shooting hoops, measuring up to basketball greats, and learning more about the creators of the game.
It's great just to see the people when they come in and just to be around history, the game 24/7. It's amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better job.
The history of college basketball is deeply rooted in Kansas City, leading this exhibit to come home.
We've hosted more games, tournament games, than any other city, which is why the Hall of Fame is here.
History and fun from wall to wall in the shadow of one of the greatest spectacles in sports. Now, Marcus, we spent maybe an hour in there, and the little time that we spent in there, what was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was seeing the Basketball Hall of Fame and all of the pieces or names that are with Kentucky. I mean, it just goes to show that Kentucky is one of the best programs, if not the best program in college basketball. It's history. It was a humbling experience.
It was really awesome, and like I said, we could have spent 3 to 4 hours in there and bawled a little bit, but we didn't want to embarrass anybody, so we left. The exhibit is open from 10 to 6, so Kentucky fans, Central Time, Kentucky fans will have enough time before tomorrow's game to get a little bit of basketball action and learn more about the sport. He will be back in sports. We will have much more at 11 and tomorrow. For now, live inside the Sprint Center, he's Marcus Browning. I'm Will Puckett. We'll send it back to y'all.
All right, thank you guys. A group of University of Kentucky students are on a hunger strike. They say it will not end until the school's administration creates basic needs centers to help low-income students. About 7 students plan on only drinking water, and about 50 more plan on limiting their meals to 1 a day. School officials say they have a food pantry and offer a certain amount of free meals at the campus dining halls. A deputy was treated for injuries to the hand after a London man fought with police while being arrested. Devin Vandemark reportedly was creating a disturbance at a home off Wells Drive last night. He began fighting with police and trying to run from them. He was taken to the Laurel County Detention Center and faces resisting arrest and assault, among other charges. The officer was sent to St. Joseph's in London for treatment. USA Droneport hosted a conference for first responders to teach them how to use their technology in emergency situations. Today they hosted a luncheon and had 3 keynote speakers, including Governor Bevin, Congressman Hal Rogers, and the U.S. Secretary of Transportation. WIMT's Lauren McCourt attended the conference, and she has more.
What started out as an idea turned into reality.
I look and see the faces of people that have believed in this and worked on it. That makes me feel humbled.
The first ever unmanned aerial systems drone conference held right here in Hazard.
Why can't we do it here?
The event hosted by none other than Perry County's own U.S. Droneport.
We've got the perfect opportunity in this industry to excel.
Professionals from all across the nation came to Hazard for the monumental event to discuss the positive impact drones can make in our region and in our country.
It's given this whole region potentially a whole new direction in economic development.
Secretary of Transportation Elaine Chao, Governor Matt Bevin, and Congressman Hal Rogers all gave speeches at Saturday's luncheon.
But what you see with this Droneport, with this whole idea of aerospace and the innovation associated with what happens when we look up, all of this is what Vision is about.
On how this will help change Eastern Kentucky.
I love the ambition that we can create more jobs and do something to prepare for the future.
And just like drones,
Hazard, Kentucky, I think, will be noted down through time as a place where it helped get its start.
This once idea took off in Perry County. Lauren McCourt, WYMT Mountain News.
Massey says that the conference was a huge success and he cannot wait to see it grow in the future. West Virginia was ranked 8th out of 10 states with the most dangerous roads by a new report. In Kentucky, well, we came in 10th place. The report calculated the number of deaths related to cars. The report also factored in many different conditions such as speed limits, seatbelt usage, weather, and drunk driving rates. All of those factors can impact the likelihood of a death on the road. There have been hundreds of active shooter situations around the U.S. in the past few years, and authorities say being prepared is critical to staying safe. That's what was going on today at U of L in Louisville, and it was a valuable lesson for medical students. They cut, pulled, and wrapped at speeds and an intensity they had never experienced. Those skills could potentially save lives in a dangerous situation. The Ohio Senate unanimously passed a bill legalizing hemp and hemp-derived oil. The bill will allow for cultivation of hemp as long as it contains less than 0.3% of THC. Farmers and retailers say the bill could add new jobs in the state. Fiber from hemp can be used for making clothes, makeup, and rope. The bill now goes to the House for consideration. And still to come on Mountain News Weekend Edition, people are traveling across the state for an archery state championship over in Floyd County. We'll show you that video.
And showers and storms move in this evening. We'll break on that full forecast in just a few minutes.